Hey, I'm Dave Knudson for Minus the Bear, and I'm here playing the brand new Sonzera amp today. Yeah, in an amp, I'm normally looking for a really great clean tone because especially running a lot of pedals, I really want a bright, clear, pristine tone that's full-bodied. It's got enough bass to move the low end, but the top needs to be bright and not crispy in a bad way, but sparkly. So the Sonzera has been perfect for that. I'm running a 2-stereo rig live currently, and as a second amp, or as an amp in the 2-amp rig, this is a perfect complement to a Fender Twin that I've been using for a while. I love the low wattage. I love the brightness that it achieves with the full sounding low end. The mid-range is nice and punchy without being muddy. And overall, it's just a very versatile amp that you can put a lot of pedals or no pedals in front of and it'll still suit your needs. Even though this doesn't even have, it's only bass and treble, it's super simple, the frequencies that comes out are perfect. You know, playing in bands for so long, my ears are they're getting a little shot, so I normally pump up the treble, plus just I'm a guitarist, so I want to hear the brightness and the frequency and all the crispness coming out of there. So normally I have the presence up to about 2 o'clock. And then another thing I like to do is the other amp in my rig I'll have dry, but I'll have the reverb on the Sonzera just a tiny bit so that when it's panned hard in my ears, even if there's no other effects on, I hit a chord, there's a little bit of, even though the tones are totally different, they're 2 different amps, there's a little bit of reverb on one side and the other side, it's completely dry. Normally crank up the bass, right now it's about 3 o'clock, and then the treble is about 2 o'clock. And I feel like that gives it a nice full sound, sparkly high end, sparkly top end, and then the volume right now is at about 11. But I mean, I could push that up even higher and it would still sound fantastic. I'm pretty new to playing the amp, but I've loved it so far and it's treated me great on stage and in the studio. But the quality of the products and the customer service and everything for me is amazing.